So now I know. So today I go and I have an interaction with a QAnon person. And this is a couple of time a week type thing. She's a female. She's a sweetheart. She's just, I mean, it's
How do you
everybody.
know does she wear a shirt? Like how do you identify? Is there an odor? Like, how do you know
No,
when someone's a QAnon?
it's just when the ball goes behind home plate on a foul and they call it fair, pretty much that's, a pretty good indicator. They're just so out of it. It's amazing. But she was telling me, yeah, because she saw me kind of limping around, and she was telling me, or she asked me first, she asked me, she says, "What's going on?" I said, "I got a couple of fucked up discs." I said, "One's like a 5 millimeter fucking spill, like it's torn, and I got a 5 millimeter spill that's pressing on a nerve." And I said, "But I'm going to get stem cells." And she makes this face, and I know immediately that she equates stem cells to embryos and drinking blood and
The
Pizzagate.
pizzeria.
Yeah, I mean, I can just. And I looked at her. "Oh," I said, "You don't approve of stem cells?" She says, "No." I said, "How much do you know about it?" She says, "Enough." I said, "Did you know that the only viable stem cell comes from a woman that goes term, that has the child through a C-section?" I said, "Did you know that's the only viable stem cell that there is? And that the only stem cell in the world that, I mean, that's because the umbilical cord at that point, when that child is born, it stops, and all those stem cells that are sitting in that tube waiting to make teeth, hair, it's done.
Right.
So
There's an
now you've
assignment
just,
already.
yeah, now
So
you,
yeah.
yeah. There's everybody else. It's summer. There's no assignments. They get the rest of those stem cells. It's summer school. So, and I looked at her. I said, "And you know that, right?" And now I can tell. It's like, "You mean there's more than vanilla ice cream?" Like I can already tell. It's just like,
How do you feel about stem cells? Did you get around to that at all, or
no, but so and I did bring that up earlier, but the thing she told me, and I think that this is, I wanted to save it for a lull, because she informed me today that I mean, this is like months away from basically having a bed that you lay in and it fixes everything that's wrong with you. I thought it was called reruns of Star Trek, but so I looked at her and I said, "So what the fuck are they going to do with all those oncologists?" "Oh, they're going to need doctors." I said, "Not $800,000 a year doctors to run the fucking medical beds."
it sounds like they're
"Well,
not going to need doctors actually. If this
I
is
mean, but they're not going to need. I mean, they'll take the guy that makes 75K. It's still going to be.
Oh, she's
It's
saying they'll need doctors to run the bed.
the bed.
Oh,
And I'm saying they're not going to use the $800,000 oncologist. I said, what? I said, the only reason that they haven't found a cure to cancer is they can't find anything that makes that much money.
Doc, you see those two buttons right there? Yeah. So this was her answer. So you brought up the stem cells. She wasn't a fan. She knows enough to know that
Because why would you be a fan of stem cells when you know we're 4 or 5 months, and all of this hinges on Trump being voted in?
from the magic bed. Well, he's going to bring the beds because
Everything,
Mike Lindell's going to do the pillow
everything. Yeah,
that fixes the brain cancer while you lay on the bed, which gets rid of the tumors.
she
and-
had a
Pancreas.
RFK Jr. T-shirt on for about a month. Then she realized that wasn't going to go down in Daily Plaza. So I mean, this one's a live wire.
Yeah.
But she's a sweetheart. I love
Oh.
her. I mean, it's just like
She
you
just
get
happens
to
to
it
believe that people drink the blood of children in the basement of a
in the basement
pizzeria.
of a
A
pizza
pizzeria
place
of all places.
that
Yeah.
doesn't have a basement.
Right. That's right.
That's kind of the kicker, you know. Tea was consumed like when they came on the market. Tea was all over the fruit one because he was a huge Fruit Loop when he was a kid,
Uh-huh.
and he saw that it was healthy and had some protein. So because he knew like I wouldn't let garbage like you know cereal come in the house.
Right.
So
Yeah. That everybody I mentioned, everybody knows Magic Spoon. They're all hearing about it now. It's kind of all the talk. Even people who haven't tried it, I tell them about it, and they've heard of it.
it amazes me that there's parents that they pay for the food, yet they wouldn't get Magic Spoon. They would let their kid eat Captain Crunch. Like some
Right, I know.
just
Like we're far enough into
not only the fact that Captain Crunch used to tear up the roof of your mouth if you ever ingested it, but I mean it's just so much sugar. It's just so.
yeah.
I mean it's 21.3% of 8-year-olds are obese.
Mm-hmm.
So probably what the other there's probably 30% that are malnutrition. You know, so
Yeah, I hear you. That's true.
uh,
It's a responsible choice for you out there.